I have been thinking about this for a while. Like, not in a, I sat down and decided to think about this way, but more like it just keeps coming back to me randomly. Like, when I'm scrolling, when I'm working, when I'm not even doing anything. It's because I read a lot. I read a lot on Substack, random essays. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I listened to people just talk about creativity and life and work, and every time I consume something like that, I feel this mix of excitement and discomfort. Because the more I read, the more I realize being creative right now is very different from what it used to be. There was this one line I read recently, and it sounds simple, but it hit me really hard. It was, everyone is an artist until they have to pay the rent. And yeah, that's the whole problem. Because today, if you are a creative person, you're not just creating anymore, you are doing everything. You are the artist, you are the editor, you are the marketer, you are the brand, you are the manager. You are just doing everything. And at some point, you don't even know what part of you is actually creating. Creating just because you feel like creating has slowly become a privilege because most people are tired, most people are just trying to survive. And then there's the internet. The internet has made creativity very visible, but also very performative. Like, especially after COVID, I don't know how to explain it properly, but something really has changed after that. The pace, the pressure, the constant need to show up, and everything started moving faster, people started consuming faster, and creatives were expected to keep up. And creative people are not built for speed like that, they are built for depth. Creative work doesn't come in neat schedules, it comes in phases. Sometimes you are just obsessed and you are just making things non-stop, and sometimes you disappear. Sometimes all the work is happening inside your head and nothing looks productive from the outside. But the algorithm doesn't care about that. The algorithm wants consistency, it wants regular uploads, it wants predictability. So a lot of creatives slowly start creating for the system, not because they want to, but because they feel like they have to. And you can see it. Like, they are producing a lot, but they are not being nourished by what they are producing. Because when creativity turns into performance, it stops giving back. You make something that took hours, days, sometimes weeks, and someone watches it for 30 seconds while paying half of their attention, and then it's gone. Then it's completely gone. No one really sits with things anymore. No one lets art breathe. No one lets it change them. And again, I don't even blame people completely because we are just all overstimulated. It feels like everyone has 100 tabs open in their brain all the time. Thoughts, comparisons, deadlines. The modern world isn't really designed for creative minds, and this is where validation comes in. Because when you share something you have made, especially in the beginning, it feels really good. New people come to you, new people notice you, they compliment you, and they tell you that you are talented. And your brain learns that very quickly, like, okay, this feels nice. So you post again and again, and then one day, nothing happens. The reach drops, the likes drop. The silence feels loud. And if your work is better than before, it starts feeling like it's worth less. Not because it is, but because the response is smaller. And slowly, without realizing it, numbers start meaning something they shouldn't. Likes, views, followers, they become a measurement of value. And honestly, that's one of the most damaging things the internet has done to creativity. Because now something random or ridiculous can be considered good if it performs well, and something genuinely beautiful can be ignored if it doesn't. We have kind of accepted popularity as a substitute for quality. So creatives adapt, they chase trends, they repeat what worked once, and they make things they know will perform well. Not because they don't care, but because uncertainty is scary, right? And validation is addictive. At first, validation feels really harmless. In fact, it can feel motivating as well, but over time, it replaces something really important. You stop asking, do I like this? And you start asking, will this work, or will other people like this? And that's when, creating stops feeling intimate. Because art was meant to be a transaction. It was meant to be personal. Something you do to yourself. something you do to understand yourself, to process things, to feel grounded. And creativity exists in everyone. Anyone can create. But the point of creating isn't to be seen, it's to feel aligned, to feel honest, and I think the modern system makes that really difficult. Not impossible, just difficult. The speed, the metrics, the constant comparison is not built for real creative rhythms. And maybe that's why so many creators feel burnout, blocked, or disconnected, not because they lost creativity, but because they have been trying to express it in an environment that doesn't respect it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Not because I have answers, not because I have figured anything out, but because I needed to put the thought somewhere outside my mind. And if you felt good listening to this, that's enough for me.